Hello and welcome, my lovely Aries. Aries, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of January 27th through February 2nd, 2020. Remember, time isn't merely a pretense. This could be past, present, and or future energies. I'm naming this week Champions Week because, you know, we're supposed to be gearing up for Super Bowl, but it's a really tough right on February 2nd. But it's really hard right now because we lost a big champion. We lost an ascendant master of basketball, and that would be Kobe Bryant. I am in Southern California. I've been a Lakers fan my entire life. He's a good guy. You can tell by the way people mourn him, and no matter what you believe in the money he had, and you know, it doesn't matter. He did the work. He absolutely did the work, and he did put people first. Maybe not until after his rape charge and case against him, but he definitely learned from that, and he was a changed person. My sympathies go out to his wife Vanessa and her kids, and everybody else in the crash. There were 3 lovely girls in that crash. Had big futures, bright futures against some excellent athletes. But we all remember what it is to, you know, well, first I tell people so often, Aries, that you should live like, you know, you got laid the night before, but you should also live like you got, you know, well, being a Laker fan, like my team won the championship the night before. The Lakers beat the Celtics the night before. You know, you should walk on air. We carry a different vibe when we intend to win, when we intend to seek out excellence, when we tend to seek out the positive, the hope. What if I do the work? What if I put in the energy, right, Aries? It's what if I live par excellence and nothing else? What would come? Better gets better, right? It's that Mamba mentality everybody's talking about, everybody's blubbering about. And then we also got that thing from Shaq, which was pretty amazing, which was, you know, life is too short. In fact, Thursday, I met with an old boss, and she was like, straight up, life is too short is one of the reasons why we had both left the company we met at. And it's just, and she was surprised that I had heard her when she said that. Too many cards, Spirit, one more card. But yeah, it's really very short. These people were living pretty great lives, and it, you know, if you don't live pretty great lives, you know, you're not going to be, you can miss out just by putting things off. What are you waiting for? Just, you know, just do it, Nike. All right, my loves. Yeah, it's been tough on us, Southern Californians, because, yeah, Kobe is an influence. You forget what an influence he is and the attention he gave people. He put people first. He used his abilities and his celebrity to put people first, to make people feel special, or understand that he could make people feel special and light them up and live their dreams. So let's hope we all are living our dreams. All right, Aries, remember this is a general reading. It won't apply to all. Please take what resonates, leave out all the rest. But as I always say, your stars you were born under are not personality programming. Instead, they are the lessons and the lessons and the experiences you can expect during this lifetime. So do hang around for the entirety of reading, because this will apply to you, surely apply to you somehow. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. This is my charismatic gift I share with you with unconditional love and gratitude. Thank you now for all your likes, your subscribes. Of course, your views alone do help the channel. And yeah, it's just, you guys are really wonderful. And this is my reading for my Aries. Let's get to it. All right, Aries. You're holding back from really moving forward with what you're supposed to do, your legacy. There's something about it that has you not moving forward. It has you withholding. Whatever you're not doing, Aries, is actually something that has a benefit to all. You're actually withholding for kind of a fear of others, a fear of what the results might be, when in fact, it's going to help so many people. You're going to be shocked. And it is that 10 of Pentacles in the full reverse here that I have. You know, the leap of faith card, the adventure card, the stepping out card. You're just not doing it right now. You're, like I said, you're withholding your energy. You're saving your energy for something that you shouldn't be saving it for. And because I call this championship week, and of course I was very attentive to Kobe Bryant's work and on the court and off the court in terms of, you know, he was relentless in being prepared for work and being ready in doing the work that made the work great. And it feels like you're almost holding back that energy, like you're saving it for something, but that energy begets energy. You know, the more you do, the more that comes, but now you're just kind of hoarding it. And when you hoard it, it actually begins to compact and shrink. The energy that's going to hit you this week, I have us, the Emperor. I'm an Aries too, in reverse. This is that indecision too. This is very indecisive. It's just not really sure where to put your energies. And that's because you're a little emotionally off balance. Your intuition is coming in hot. And unless I speak from personally, this is the intuition card. This could be a Pisces in your energy that is absolutely standing in your way. Could be a codependent relationship, because I have these two cards next to the Capricorn card. Or of course I could have a Capricorn coming in your energy. That emotions are kind of weird. You can't get a vibe on it. It feels more like, yeah, you can't really get a vibe on this Capricorn, or on what, and this could also be on what habits and work things you need to change, what you need to get into to really succeed. You're just kind of, it's very indecisive energy. And part of it is because you're not putting emotion into it. You're not really feeling it out. So being able to make a decision, being able to really kind of make commanding, take command of your life, be the emperor of your life, the CEO of your life. Remember, we still have that Jupiter and Capricorn above us, be with us all year. Big Daddy energy is still there in terms of where do you belong? What is your highest value? What road will take you to your highest value? Why aren't you taking that chance, that risk on something that's really not that risky, because you are a very capable person. And that's where fear and lack of faith kind of really distort everything. And it's because it could be a high value person if you just took the journeys, you just move forward, and then you would see that you could have all this greatness. And it's only if you try, if you believe, if you put, you know, they say leave it all on the court or save it for the court. It's that kind of energy of you're saving it, but you're not really saving it for the doing energy. And it's because this romance with this Capricorn is not moving forward, Aries. This has this feeling of somebody, Aries, who wants to settle their hopes and their dreams and whatever you want to move forward in apart from love. It's kind of hinged upon romance. It's kind of hinged upon your partner. And I know Aries are very dependent on their partners for just let me run this by you a moment, even though they're really just talking sometimes. But it just feels like there's this indecision. Yeah, this Two of Swords, decision that needs to be made, confusion. This is something that this is two opposing energies that you're trying to kind of hold apart, and you're just blind at what the proper choice is. But here's the thing. It's like you have a choice between two. And with the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups here following that, you're going to make some decisions this week to move forward, especially with the Page of Wands. This Page of Wands, look at that red. Oh my gosh. That is like, I'm going to put on my red dress and my red lipstick, and this is happening now. I've actually dressed up in like a slinky dress and like did my hair and everything and literally cleaned the house, just because for an Aries to kind of like pull that off is very just dramatic. And you're going to welcome in others. You're going to take an opportunity to welcome in this Three of Cups, this celebration, this community, this reunion kind of energy. You're going to open up to others and realize that the ride or die, the one true love, your soulmate, your twin flame is not so critical. It's not the only person that you can run a thought by. It's not the only resource that you have ever had. And it's not, this could be masculine or feminine energies in terms of striking it out on your own, kind of coming out of that confusion and with steps forward. It's almost like you're not going to make a decision, Aries. Spirit is saying, no, sorry, Spirit is saying that schedule things, try things. Move, Mars. Schedule things, try things, and when you're going to find you kind of slide through an activity in a very slinky, lovely kind of way. You kind of like find your stride, or you just don't really pace along, and you kind of like, ooh, gooey along. And once you find that activity, this confusion will be gone. It'll be like, well, should I do this, or should I do that, or should I do this? Don't be afraid to kind of try those hats on, really think about it. Really, yeah, we'll do an action to see if that energy, see if that's what you really want, and then that indecision will begin to kind of float away. All right. Yeah, this is, that confusion is that holding back. But I do have a lot of energy moving forward. I know you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse to start the reading, and probably do have a Capricorn around you that's not connecting so quickly. But with this 3 of Cups, you're going to seek other personal resources. You're going to begin to make the decision not to stake your life on one individual anymore. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, you're not going to make your life decisions based on who you're going to end up with or who you're going to fall in love with. That should be an addition later on. It should be, you should be able to meld into each other's lives a little bit, as opposed to you waiting on life. You waiting on life until this is settled. I know some women like to say, well, I just want that part of my life settled before I do this, this, and this. And it's actually the worst thing you could do, because it's really hard to succeed while pulling people up with you, especially if they have no desire to go along. All right. Yeah, a lot of 4s here, which is a need for stability, Aries. It just seems like we have, again, there's no moving forward in a marriage. No moving forward to celebrate right now. And that's because there needs to be some removal. There needs to be from that 4 of Swords energy. 4 of Swords is actually being open and receptive to ending this, to striking the sword, to open to the battle, open to, there's some kind of, I don't want to say it's a battle, but that's how my guides speak, but it's some kind of confrontation, or some kind of, it could even be a court case or some kind of debate that needs to be handled, but it's just something that needs to be completed. And there's definitely a swordsy severing here, and that will free you up to move. I think this advice from Spirit is like, do what you need to do. There's one major impasse that probably keeps you up at night, and that probably prevents you from, you know, saving right or eating right, or, you know, it's all in your head really with the swords. And be open to just letting everything go. Just really work through that. What does it feel like to let something go today, you know, for an hour? Like, I'm not this person for an hour. What if I live my life like I was, it's living your life, like being open to living your life with nothing at all. And I know a lot of Aries have had those tower moments, but that's what it is. It's living your life in your own skin and seeing what a resource you are, what a very good resource you are. You're withholding from the world. And then you will be free to move into your 10 of Pentacles, which is high value living, high value work, high value, you know, family. That's the kind of money you pass on to kids, you know. All right, thank you, Aries, for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. Everything is in the box below. And of course, continue to have a very lovely week, my Aries.